Welcome to Top Hill Recording Podcast, the podcast where we ask a band to come in, give us some 4 original tunes. We sit, we talk, we hang out, and tonight we got a really, really cool band. Brand new, well, 1 year old, you say.
We're 1
Happy
years
birthday.
Old. Thank you.
Came in, killed it, 4 crazy original killer tunes. Our guest tonight, After You Left.
I'm in the bathroom mirror, cracking jokes and laughing back. It is so sad. craving your touch.
What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Us.
Hello.
Hey, man. Killer mini set that we just heard.
Thank you so much.
Super original music. I guess first, how'd you guys get together? Tell us that little story real quick, and then we'll kind of climb into the last year.
This was like, I guess 2024. I just kind of hit up Ben and Jared. I was like, hey, I have this idea for a few songs. So you guys want to try to get together and see if we can make it happen? And then we were a 4-piece at the time, and we ended up with these 5 guys, and this is it.
Dude, good mix of fellas. So, I mean, like, is it just, Ben's been on a few times, so, back in the mix with a different setup. And the first thing he said was like, this isn't anything like, what I'm usually have been in here
it's a little bit different than the tribe.
Yeah, but, it's, when Ben reached out, I was like, whatever Ben brings in is going to be good, and totally nailed it, man.
See, that's what I thought whenever I asked him to join the band.
Yeah.
Whatever he does is going to be good, so we need him.
Well, and if you're going to Ben back there with an original tune, I mean, your bass playing for Tribe, right?
Yeah.
Come in, switch it up on guitar, and then have the diversity of tunes and the diversity inside of each of the tunes. Kind of, man, I don't know. I don't know about how you get there on a lot of ways, but especially when it's such a different thing than what you're used to doing. But I guess you get some stud musicians together, you just see what happens, huh?
I'd say we're really blessed by Zach because he comes up with the ideas, general riffs and stuff, and then brings it to our attention. And we're like, that's pretty fire. And we add on it. So.
Yeah, it has like a lot of, like I hear like a lot of like Midwest emo influence in there, and kind of more or less like the emo music from like the early 2000s.
That's how I would explain it as well.
Yeah,
is that what you would
killer?
Yeah,
totally.
A lot of the songs, especially for me, if I'm sitting down and I'm trying to write it all, there's a lot of like 2000s rock. In it.
I'm a gigantic Paramore fan, man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I love Paramore, and it's one of the bands, like, if they're anywhere close next time they're together, especially if they've got the original lineup. I mean, dude, it's just between her vocal ability and what they do behind it, it's very reminiscent. Dude, one of the things I was thinking as I was, you first came in and started singing was like, this is one of the better lead vocalists, male vocalists that are around the area for sure.
Agreed.
Hey, I appreciate that a lot.
I totally agree. I was blown away by the harmonies. All of you all when I first walked in the door. But on top of that, yes, you're a killer singer.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, dude.
Well, in your range too, it's really impressive and it's kind of hard being a guy to try and find, especially whenever you do have like a high range and a high register, to be a frontman. A lot of times for a guy, you want the mid to low range. But, with this type of music, it's really cool to see that you're busting out the really high harmonies, the high melodic structures, as well as we saw in a couple of your tunes where you do drop back down low to kind of your speaking voice. And having that dynamic range is something that you don't see a lot of.
Must be nice.
I like to just think I'm really annoying.
This is truth.
Dang it.
Hey, bro, what kind of socks you got on? What are you rocking?
Got the Bob Rosses.
The Bob Rosses?
I'm rocking some...
Actually have little hairs on them.
Some of them.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Excellent. Oh, those are killer. So, influences, what are not the influences necessarily that focused around this music, but like what, as a band individually, what are your influences that you're bringing into this band, especially with this killer original tunes?
I was listening to The Offspring the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
I like that, and that's pretty much what I try to emulate on the songs. So that's pretty much big one for me.
All right.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Jared?
Yeah, I like progressive rock kind of stuff. So
Okay.
I like making the songs hard.
Yeah, I noticed that. I watched you.
I'd be like, hey, let's do these 2 chords. And he's like, how about we do the 2 chords, but count to 9? And I'm like, I can hardly play the 2 chords. I'll give you my best.
All right, brother, what you got?
A lot of it is his influence. I kind of stepped in as just fill-in because he always wanted to be just a singer. My influences don't really register to this band.
Okay.
But I definitely took over his role, and I've loved it, and I've enjoyed it. But the guitar riffs that I play are his influences mainly.
All right, so let's dive into that a little bit. So, what do you usually listen to?
I usually listen to, so we, just a deep cut, we're also in a hardcore band around here. So I'm a Suicide Silence, Whitechapel.
Okay.
A little bit harder stuff. Then you got the hardcore element of like the Ghost Inside and everything else. But for the most part, on this side of the realm of music, you're talking more of like, I've listened to a little bit of Title Fight via him. Louisville, I guess, of course, Knock Loose for the hardcore side of it, but Louisville legends to me now. We went and seen him on his birthday. Greyhaven. Greyhaven has
killer band.
Really been great.
Greyhaven was my number one band of last year, by the way.
It was really great to listen to and stuff. And then like I of course, I mean everybody knows the old Panic at the Disco stuff and everything else. So, but I mean on this side of the realm, like it was just basically we had a hardcore band that we started with our vocalist in his garage, and then eventually it got to the point where we're sitting at campfires because that side of the realm we just have fun. Like there's nothing that we do that is like too serious of like we're gonna sit down and we're gonna write these tunes. It's literally we wrote a song last night at practice and it was just purely just what are we gonna do? Mm-hmm. Okay, what can we make people do?
I was there. It was idea after idea, and then whatever stuck. It was pretty sweet.
Like it was just that was the fun part about it. This side of it is more of like, what are you trying to make somebody feel, and what can happen, and it's great for me as a musician as well as a guitar player, because a lot of the stuff that he wrote, like there was like the last song we played, Low. There's a lot of times where I think me and him, the drummer, Justin, oftentimes like we catch ourselves. Like I've stepped in the crowd. That's the last show we did, and then before that, we have literally cried on stage over the ending breakdown part because it kind of hits you as a oh my god, and that's all I've tested him. We always tell Zach, hey, screw you, bro. You made me feel emotion.
I mean, when it comes down to the biggest, like for me, music is everything to me, you know. But when it comes down to it, I'm kind of using music as a way that's like, be yourself, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's going on, man. Mm-hmm. And like we're not forefront with it, but we're very into like mental health. Like, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. These days, man, everybody needs as much a dose of mental health as with everything that's going on in the world, you know. Chaos everywhere you turn. Honestly, these are the times where music, really, really meaningful music comes out, I believe, because people want to say something again. You know, a lot of times you get away from it, and it's our music evolves into different stuff, and you get away from protest song. I mean, you look at the '60s and there's just tons of that. And I think right now this may be a time where that like therapy from musicians and artists leads to some killer art coming up.
Yeah, I think some art is very important, like especially in this climate, you know.
Yes.
And that could go for hours alongside of like we have specifically. I mean, like he's in a third band, which is crazy.
Dog shit crazy.
Would not recommend.
It's the drummer cliche of he's in 400 bands, but
I recommend the music. I don't recommend the job.
I will say he is probably in Louisville. Like there's probably nobody else that I would go with, and that's not even just to anybody else in Louisville, but finding him. Because in a hardcore band, he started out as a bassist, and then just eventually it evolved into, we can't find anybody else to do his job. He has kept both bands that I'm in, at least, the tightest we've ever played. But going into stuff like that...
Bob Ross.
Yeah. Just going into stuff like that is just simply like, we all fall into the category of, what can we make people feel other than, like, what's going on? Mm-hmm. What's going on? Screw what's going on. Why don't every single person in here feel like,
together.
Together. I always go back to like Woodstock 99. Yes, it was the cheapest, screwiest thing behind the production and stuff. But like in that moment, watching a band like Korn in front of 300,000 people, those people felt something immediately when they clicked into Blind. And then going from Korn, where he finished with the saddest song they wrote, to Bush, and everybody calmed down for a bit. Like, music in that sense to me is the biggest thing versus, hey, let's go march on the street. No, let's go make art and let's go show everyone that this is how we feel and this is what we do. And that's why I love the bands that I'm in.
Better than an Instagram story post, in my opinion.
100%.
I dig that answer.
100%.
I think the hardest part these days is getting people in that room, getting people through the door.
Well, that's the big thing. It's just making sure that you're being yourself, man.
Yep.
That's what people, 50% of going to a show is the music. The other 50% is giving them something to see. It's entertaining these people, making sure they feel a part of it.
And we all practiced this last night because we didn't want to screw everything up here. We were like, okay, we're going to focus on these 4 songs for sure. Like, we did 2 shows back to back last weekend. Yeah, we've already played these songs 100 times. We focused on these 4 and got them dialed in between me and him with the rhythms that we do, between him and his leads and his vocals and Justin going crazy on the drums and everything else like he does. But, like, we've always talked about how, like, hey, this is something new, and we ask our friends, we ask people that we've met at shows and everything else, what do you compare it to? And out of anything that we're all in, they can't tell us. And I love it because I go back to old, like I said, I'm an old deathcore kid. I'm only 26, so old deathcore stuff that happened in MySpace.
26 going on 60.
Yeah.
It harks back to like the tribe mentality. Yeah. Like even like playing like hip hop stuff with the other guys. It's like we're all good friends, it just brings people together no matter it's just a cool thing.
It's like tough enough getting 4 or 5 people on the same page, but guys that all get along.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother thing. You can go out to eat afterwards and it's not.
Yeah.
We're hitting the Dairy Queen after this.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fairytale Dairy Queen, the best Dairy Queen in the state of Kentucky, if not the nation. I say nation. Not a sponsor.
We are excited.
But it could be.
All you got to do is send a cheeseburger to these. We don't need your money.
Mr. Misty, you still got those?
Yeah, give me the free mini. I'll take me a free mini.
Free mini? I guess they are officially our sponsor now. They do get those away. Shit.
Look,
we are cheap, dude. We sold ourselves really quickly.
Hey.
I'm a sucker for a small fry, baby.
So
double cheeseburger, man, down there. I'm telling you. Oh.
So I was just with you all playing. Every single one of the tunes that you all played is very different from one another. Not only from the emotion, but also the energy that transfers between you all as individuals in the band. So one of the things that I was thinking about was, how do you all figure out, like on a tune, okay, this tune, we're going to do these really nice, sharp harmonies. This tune, I want this person to take a solo. I want there to be a drum fill here. So how do you all orchestrate that? Is it a group effort? Is it more of like an individual idea that you kind of think about? Or is it just you all kind of just go with the flow and see what sticks?
That's what I was about. It kind of is just, it's all of it.
Okay.
Because there's moments we'll come in there and we'll start jamming and something will happen. Or we'll be getting nowhere. Somebody comes in with a riff, somebody comes in with a vocal part, somebody comes in with a drum beat. And it might not even be the people playing the instrument. Like, hey, I had this idea. Can you try this?
Yeah.
And it is a group effort going with the flow. Like, we'll come in there and then hey, can you try this out? Or I had an idea that I would like to run by you. You would probably be better to explain it to everybody else.
Gotcha.
So like, we really do work together. It's kind of like a hive mind, man. Like we really do feel it. Like we feel like we'll lock eyes with each other and be like,
that's awesome.
We'll feel it out.
It helps too because Jared's really good at drums as well, so he can hop on the kit anytime. Like say, buddy's running late or something.
He wrote parts for me last night while I was outside.
Oh, really?
I'm out at the car and I can hear him writing drum parts.
I played the Rock Band drums and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
I play the bass as well. Yeah. So it's really collaborative, and that's one of the best things about it.
That I mentioned too is I think everyone has their own advantages and kind of disadvantages. Like I think so. I don't have much emotional when I'm playing. I'm more very analytical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dawson and Zach, like they're very emotional. Like let's just do this.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like obsessing. Like is this really right? And
I remember
it's nice to have that kind of
good juxtaposition, balance.
Yeah.
Sort of
I remember a conversation me and Jared were having, and Jared was like, "I don't really care what you say. I just want to make sure we're playing together."
Sums it up.
And I was like, that sounds good to me. I'll do my part.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
There's a lot of that. I mean, even me just stepping in the band, like me taking over his role of playing guitar. Me and him will talk a lot, and I try to do my best, but then again, I'm like, Jared, let's just take a step back and let this roll because we see.
Yeah.
We go out and we play the local venues and we see what happens.
Yeah.
We played Camp Spaceman. Shout out to them. It was a great show. We loved it. We played Planet of the Tapes the next day. It was a great show, but totally different crowds.
Yeah.
And it was just like we played as two different bands, but we were the same band. We played the same songs, everything else. There's days where me and him completely lock in and we're doing things together, and then there's days like Camp Spaceman where him and him are off on a completely different side. And there was one point I walked into the crowd because I have a wireless system I play live with, and like we're all just it's a hive mind, like Zach said. It is a great thing because me walking into this band is just like, hey, I've heard all y'all's stories and I've heard them live. I've been the audience member. Keep doing that. Keep doing this because it made me feel like this and made me want to join the band. Don't stray away from going out of the box.
It was our first show that we played as this 5-piece. I think it was at Rosetta Chapel.
Okay.
And there were people there I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And we got done and they said, I don't know what's different, but it's different. And it hits harder. So I was like, we need to hold on to this. We need to make sure that we take care of what we got.
So would you all say then that in terms of a stage presence, as well as just a personal presence, that you all are looking more for the emotional grasp of the audience? Or do you think it's going to be more of like, okay, we have this music, we feel something with this music, so we're going to try and make everyone else feel it. So we're going to get out here and we're going to try to make them do it. Or is it more or less like you all kind of roll with the flow and you find what grabs the audience?
So I would say to that, we kind of want you to feel how you want to feel. Like you take your own interpretation of what we're saying.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell you what it means. We want you to come up with it on your own.
Okay.
We want you to tell your own story.
That's killer.
And I think that that's really like what this whole band is about.
There's a lot of things like I can say as an audience member watching Jarrett and Zach and Ben do what they did before me and Justin joined the band. Is like before I knew the exact lyrics he was singing and like the exact chords we were all playing and stuff. Like there was a lot of things where I was like, this means a whole different thing. Like, this is all just fun and stuff. And then you find out what his lyrics are, and you're like, oh, this means an exactly different thing. And then, like, I mean, and then, like, I will say, in this friend group, I've been in a friend group with all these guys for the last year and stuff. And then learning him, it's like, oh, there's a whole different side to Zach, but he doesn't let it out when we're all just hanging out.
Yeah.
The lyrics are what he lets it out at. And I love it because there's just this thing of, like,
you're not supposed to tell anybody about that.
like I said, I'm a very behind the scenes kid, like a very special, like even stepping in this band, I literally just grabbed Zach's guitar. Like it was a conversation between me and this guy, and it was, hey, if you actually want to sing and just sing, because watching him, you would see Zach on live. If you go back to old live sets, there's a couple 50-foot media. Shout out Melissa. There was a couple old Spinelli's. She had an old Spinelli's video, and watching him, you could see Zach just wanted to go nuts. And wanted to do like what he wanted to do.
Yeah, but I have to play everything perfect, or Jared's going to yell at me.
Take his gold star away.
He has to play guitar, or he has to be connected to his pedal board, because I have learned like in the other band,
separate them.
Yeah, in the other band, like I'm playing guitar and I am with my pedal board, and there is a few songs where like, damn, I really want to go hard on this song with Justin or with Zach. And I'm like, I have to switch my pedals or I have to do this. But then stepping back and like going to this band, I'm like, oh, so this frees Zach up. And this makes the live shows a lot different now where like I can look at Justin and be the one person who's doing it with Justin, or Zach can walk away and do whatever he wants. Like, it's just one of those things where it's great. Or me and Jared, we oftentimes look at each other and do the old guitar to guitar, bass guitar thing. It's great. I love it. This band, I have a lot of fun with.
Hell yeah.
I'm a notorious gargoyle on stage. Even Zach gets me moving
we're
sometimes.
Loosen him up. Yeah, we're going to loosen him up. Get him some oil.
No, the last couple of shows, I have video footage of this and I can send it to anybody who wants it. Ben is headbanging and everything else. The house show, Ben moves a hell of a lot. In the Camp Spaceman show, when we did the breakdown to low, he is headbanging worse than the rest of us.
He was breaking a sweat. I saw him. I was like, that's my
I'm always sweating.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Man. So you've been together a year and obviously playing live and doing all that. Haven't released anything, but I think we might have a release coming up soon with these tunes. I'm telling you, man, on our end, just listening, they sounded amazing, and it's interesting to hear like Offspring and some of the stuff that you guys say about what the influence and stuff, because it's totally its own thing. I mean, there's bits and pieces, but it's bits and pieces.
Yeah,
it gives you a little that remnants or whatever of some old stuff, and
cool,
but not
I like that.
But it still feels new. It feels like a new thing, man. I read the breaks, the freaking going from fast up tempo to slowing it down the way you do, and then bringing it back and there's just so much that elicits emotion. I think that's part of the thing that gets people, because most songs don't sound like that. Most songs don't catch you and go, well, what was that? What are they doing now? Is this the same song? Oh my God, they're back again. Oh, but they're slow again. So, and I think with what you guys, just from what we heard, do is that it's constantly keeping your ear engaged, constantly keeping, like, vocally even, from low to your range keeps everything going. Two guitars doing different stuff. I mean, then it's just very, very cool, because I think for a year you guys are super, super advanced. I love the original. There's my grand dog.
Appreciate that.
But what is, like, when you all were sitting down with these tunes last night, okay? I mean, what you probably love, Jared. Like, what are you really, really just listening to detail? Was it a cool, like, exercise for you all to take these songs that you've been playing for a year? We've gone through this recently, Spencer and myself, with our band, and so it's kind of personal for me as well to wonder, like, are you learning, fine-tuning things, like rewriting a little bit of bits? What are you doing in that process yesterday? And is it something like, are you going to dial into the next set of songs, go, well, we've been playing these two, let's sit down and dial into these a little bit more and how did that work from yesterday? And
we definitely, I like to play the role of, like, supervisor sometimes. And then, like, we'll play through the songs. We'll just run through them, don't talk. And then as soon as we get done, I'm like, any questions, any critiques? Like, what did you like? What did you not like? What do we need to keep doing? What do we need to get rid of?
Basically have, like, a mock go through the songs as if we're playing to the audience or whatever, or playing for you guys. Because we knew we were going to have to turn it down a little bit, because we're,
there's an adjustment.
Amps get a little farty sometimes, but we basically just dialed in, and there's always things like matching the bass up with the bass drum or something like that. Jared loves that. I love it too, to be honest. It just sounds so great.
We were running through it last night, and I saw Justin, Jared. I can't hear what they're saying because we're jamming. But Jared, they're looking at each other, going 1, 2, 1, and I'm like, what are they talking about?
That's funny.
But it kind of plays back into that thing where it's like, when you're playing that emotion, kind of, you're not thinking so far in depth about each individual little part. Like, you're just playing. Like, you're just kind of, you're letting that emotion take.
And then the only other person that will probably feel it here, because these guys have been together for a year, but me and Justin have only been, 4 months?
Yeah, I think this formation, October. Yeah, it hasn't been very long.
So, like, a lot of it is to do with, like, do me and him still understand? Like, we know these songs. We've watched them perform it live. I don't know how many times we go to the shows, because, of course, we support our homies. But, like, do we know these songs? And so we just go through it a lot and, like, hey, are y'all good? Yeah, we're still good. We got this.
This is the second group now that I've joined where you start out in the audience. Like, you start up watching these guys on stage, and then you buy t-shirts and you're supporting, and next thing you know, you're sitting behind the kit and you're like, holy shit. Now I'm in the group.
I'm in here now.
Wild. That's a wild.
Really?
It also helps getting in, because we've been recording a little bit of music at Justin's house as well. And, like, hearing everybody else's parts individually sometimes is like, oh, well, maybe I should match that a little bit, or maybe I should back off, So recording kind of helps that as well, because you kind of find those little intricacies that you're not catching.
I tell you what, man, we've learned recently, even more so recently, even recording practices, as much of a pain in the butt it is, even if it's on your phone, because sometimes you forget those little ending. What was that ending that we did last week? Dude, we killed the ending last week. What was that?
We have a drive, like a Google Drive, probably a common thing, but it was new to me, and I was like, "This is a good idea."
We'll, like we all have our own like recording software of some sort, and then we'll record our part. We'll throw the idea in there. We'll record it on our phone, throw it in that drive. That way,
little head start for the next rehearsal.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at this. We'll talk about it. Yeah, see what if you don't like it, that's fine. Like that's big for us. It's like, hey, we're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I do something you don't like, just say it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Like you played very bad tonight. Like, all right, I'll work on it. You know, it's like, and that goes. Me and Jared do that all the time.
You did not do well tonight.
I want to talk about.
You did not perform to your potential, Zach. What is going on?
Not great.
You were at a 70. I really needed you at 100.
Yeah, a 90 would do.
Well, I was told
70, bro.
Not that big.
I was told to tune it down.
That's a big part for me because there was a lot of times where Zach and Jared were locked in 100%, and then just here recently, I've locked in with Justin and Ben more, and like so it's been a big learning curve of like Jared per se of like, okay, well, so me and Jared, Justin's kick drum are gonna lock in then. Okay, well, me and Ben are gonna lock in then. So like it's changed a little bit for the most part, but it's still the same thing. I'm just doing different rhythms than what Zach and Jared were doing. I'm just locking with him, and it comes from listening to him live and then finding out like, oh, I wasn't listening to Zach. I was listening to Ben the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we mentioned that Zach was the original.
Yeah, Zach was the original.
I used to pluck the strings.
He has since retired.
I'm never doing it again.
I'm done. Break my hand. I don't need it anymore.
In this project.
So just kind of thinking about the timeline of you guys, you all have only been like an established band for about a year. We are very hopeful to see some new music start coming out of the woodworks. So what is your all's overall kind of longevity plan? Is it more or less like finding places just to get out and to get exposure? Or are you all thinking more or less of, because here in town, we've done a lot of different podcasts with a lot of different bands, and we've seen about 2 different methods of how people go out and try to drum up business, basically. One is using more or less utilizing social media, utilizing your connections, calling in radio stations, things of that nature.
Radio stations. Who calls it what? WFPK, I guess.
WFPK. There are a couple different ones.
Wait.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
There's some different ones.
XOX. Shout out Alex, my roommate. He is
Alex.
Really sorry. Radio Hour Fridays 1 to 3.
Oh hell yeah!
Repeat that. What is that?
Advertisement over
there. Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
But yeah, I was just kind of curious because with you all being such a new band, I mean, from what I heard here in the studio, and I think everyone else can agree, the music's going to go somewhere.
Well, thank you.
So, but to me, like thinking about the behind the curtains kind of stuff is really interesting. So do you all have any type of structured plan, or is it just kind of running with it?
So I don't know if I can speak for everybody on this, but like, it's still really new to us.
Okay.
We don't really know. We don't have like the path to follow. We're just kind of figuring it out as we go.
Gotcha.
But for me, I just trying to meet as many people as I can, man. I want to make a lot of friends. I want to know.
Jared, what's the plan?
Come
on,
He's been dying back there the whole time.
I mean, I do the Instagram stuff. I'm the social media guy. It's a learning thing.
It is. It's hard.
It is really hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's a pain in the ass.
What we're doing.
We're all doing different things. Like Zach's, I'm not a social guy really.
Yeah, I'll talk to everybody. I'll talk your head off.
Which is important.
I run the merch table.
Hell yeah.
He runs the merch table too. So he's looking at you all weird like, no, you don't.
When I'm playing,
why don't you stand up and give the camera a little hello?
Devin, everybody.
Devin.
There we go.
All around guy.
Yeah.
Devin. All right, guys. So I guess the biggest. I don't really have anything. I was going to say the biggest thing, but you already taken over most of it. Lee, what you got? You got any AI questions for the day? Dude, we had AI talks last week. It's been on my brain. So
it's been on everybody's brain. We've been delving into the AI a lot here lately with
dude.
original songs, and my brother's been sending us songs. From,
I haven't listened to one, dude. I can't listen to one. I still haven't.
Those 2 letters sound like a curse word.
I'm scared of AI.
I am too.
Me and AI are not friends.
Don't let AI tell you.
They're not.
Unless you're talking about Alan.
They are not welcome to the party, dude.
With the braids, AI with the braids. That's the only
they're
one I
at the
know.
party, and we're not at the party.
That
That's
might
the problem.
also be true.
Yeah,
we're on the outside looking in at this point.
We're in a global water deficit or something like that.
Dude. Power
because of
grid's
AI.
gonna be fucked.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
we need to hold on to these bottles of water with our life.
No joke.
We're in a solid place in Kentucky, and then up in Michigan, that's the real place. The Great Lakes, they got the most fresh water.
Yeah.
Don't tell
They're
them.
in danger.
They know.
Keep it on the DL.
Keep it. Shh.
They know.
Kentucky's a pretty cush spot to be right now, though.
Yeah. So, all right, fellas. So, what's next for the band? I know you, not vision wise, but like, do you have anything on the books? What's going on into 2026?
Keep pressing these guys for recordings. We need to finish recording.
Yeah, we're working on. I think it's 7 songs right now.
Right on.
4 of them we played tonight. We might even just release these 4 before that.
That'd be
Please.
They're
sweet.
gonna hook us up and they're gonna make us sound all pretty and cool.
It's
I'm
not going to
excited
take
to hear
much,
that.
dude. It's going to go, beep, okay, it's fixed. It
Yeah,
sounds
whatever.
good now.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But that's what we're working on right now. We don't have anything going on after today until March. We have 2 shows in March.
Okay, what you got?
March 6th, I believe, is at Portal, Louisville.
Okay.
And then March 13th, we're playing at Whirling Tiger,
Nice.
which we haven't played at Whirling Tiger yet. I don't think this group hasn't played at Portal or Whirling Tiger yet. So it has potential to be be really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. 2 great venues.
Mhm.
Great
With
venues.
all the homies. So it's
Yeah.
Who are you playing with?
Oh man, it's like
3 Gone, Normac, the Hooligans.
Oh, the Hooligans.
And-
That's good.
Portal.
yeah.
Yeah, this is March
And then
6th.
Arrhythmia.
Mhm.
The 6 with us.
Yeah. There's like 6 bands on that.
Yeah, there's one more.
Sweet.
6 or 7. I don't remember. I'd have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
And then the Whirling Tiger show is a Zaq.
Whirling Tiger is 97 Flood,
Okay.
Best Girl. Oh, what is their name? They're from Tennessee. Shut Eye from Tennessee.
Nice.
And then
Okay.
us.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And that's gonna be fun.
New question of the week. Recommendations, fellas. I want really anybody in the world. What's your band recommendation? But if you want to keep it local, like somebody that we could get in here, somebody that you're like, hey,
You guys are in a band, right?
Yeah,
I recommend their band.
No, I don't. That'll be edited out of this podcast.
They rock.
Name us. There you go.
Name us. There it is. Go listen to Name Us.
That's
Coming
our new
soon.
band name.
Name us.
No, I was just kidding. Seriously, anybody, this for anybody and everybody that's flying under the radar, somebody you know that's like, dude, band you should listen to. Give it to me.
Jared's in Time and Construct. He plays drums in Time and Construct.
Okay.
Yeah, please come back. Yeah,
Justin's
Hell yeah.
in Jane Doe and the Search Party. He plays
Hey.
drums for them as well.
Killer.
Right on.
Zach and Doss are in Casualty. It's a hardcore band. Might not be the
Nice.
right setting for this place.
We can do it. Screw it. Why not?
We're gonna come tear it.
We're
up.
gonna
Dude.
flip this building.
Justin's also in that band. He plays
project.
drums.
Justin's also.
I forgot
Okay.
about
Justin's
that
in all the bands.
one. I'm in
Please
nothing
send help.
else, but
Please send help. That's your next band, right? Please send help.
I'm in the 4th band, please.
I heard he was gonna be in Name Us.
Name us.
we got Best Girl and Half Nelson.
Oh,
They're,
yeah, for
they're
sure.
Okay.
homies. As far as like non-local people go, I've been listening to a lot of 70s funk, so Tower Power and
Yeah.
Oh, Skull Snap. Oh, right.
Love me
right,
some
right.
Tower of Power.
All right, who's next? Lee, what do you got, man? Give me some Rex.
I haven't been listening to much
That's
new stuff
weird.
lately. My 12-year-old is listening to a shit ton of Green Day and Nirvana. So I've
that's where I
I've been
started.
reliving my teenage years
Dude,
with,
you can't go
with my
bad with
12-year-old
that.
now.
That was me in high school for sure.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, I hate
Dude.
everyone here.
Yeah, I think that was all
Hands
of
in
us
my
in high
pockets.
school, man.
Hell yeah.
What you got, Spence?
Well, Bourbon Revival, they're a bluegrass band. They're really, really good. They played Bourbon and Beyond last year. That's how I
They
heard of
won
them.
the Fox Den thing?
They did.
Okay, yeah.
Matthew Phelps, he's a beast on guitar, has great vocals. I mean, everybody in that band, they're always in other people's bands too, and like big bands like Michael Cleveland and guys like that. So it's just kind of like a all-star group of like some of the best in town. They're great. And then just because of how things are right now, a lot of System of a Down.
Nice.
Been listening to a lot of them.
Take out the anger, my man. I love
it. Yeah. So those are kind of my two right now. A lot of Rage Against the Machine.
I was on a Rage kick about 2 months ago, hard.
Yeah. Grateful Dead is always R.I.P. Bob.
How about Rage?
R.I.P. Bob. Yeah. Oh, Bobby Weir. He passed away.
God rest his soul.
God rest.
He's up there with Jerry and Phil having a good old time.
Playing again. All right, Justin, what you got, bro? A band you're not in.
All right, we're gonna have to make a list. It's probably easier to tell you what band he's not in. Yeah.
Basic Needs here in Louisville. I keep seeing them pop up a lot. They had a show at Spinelli's a few weeks back, and it just looked absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think you could fit that many people in that little room back there, but and shout out Benji Howard. I mean, they've been moving quite a bit here lately as well.
That's a great rec, dude. I listened to some Benji Howard recently.
They're great.
They are killer.
Yeah.
Killer bands. Man, you two on the lineup would be great together.
For real.
We've already done that.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Yeah, we did that once at What the Lou.
Dude.
Oh, that would have been cool. Itty bitty show.
Y'all gotta do it again.
It was fun. And that was like our second show too. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a killer show. All right. Good rec. What you got?
We've been playing with this band a few times, and I think we're playing with them again at Portal, actually. They're called Nice to Know You. They're from Louisville. They're kick ass, man. Like, they're doing really good, and I like them a lot.
That's a great band name too.
Nice
Nice to Know You.
Yeah, they're really good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. They've been like the last few times we played with them. I find myself like at the front of the stage watching them. Like, this is awesome.
Nice.
And I was like going through just listening to stuff on Spotify, and I ran into this band called Fat Evil Children.
Evil Children.
Oh, another
I've been
great
trying to pray
band
for
name,
like
dude.
Kids or something.
It's Fat, Evil Children, and they're awesome, dude. They're a little folk band. Like, they're really good.
They're a folk band.
Little bluegrass. Like, yeah.
No,
It's awesome.
That's great.
All right.
I was
I'll
hoping
have to
they were
check
gonna be
them out.
hard
Like, they're
as
soft,
shit.
and dude, I don't know how to exactly place it. I might be butchering the genre, but like,
Fat Evil.
it's not something I would listen to. Just like, I just came across them, and they're really awesome.
Hell yeah. We'll have to check them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I recommend them.
What you got, homie?
Of course, two local bands. Of course, we gotta shout out our other band, of course, and everybody else's other band. I mean, all the local bands we all play in. To me, are great. They all sound new. And then really good homies of ours is another heavier band, Taking Lives. They have been really good to us, and we have made a very good connection with them.
Mhm.
Love them to death. And then, of course, on the other side of it, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Turnstile,
Yeah.
Whitechapel, Suicide Silence, all the bigger bands that everybody knows. Old band that probably nobody ever knows that I listen to a lot. From here, Rose Funeral. They are no longer a band, but they are on the heavier side of like Whitechapel and Suicide Silence, but they are very, very old and they are very MySpace. But
Okay.
Hell yeah.
they don't do anything anymore, but it's a niche, like, I remember them.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, I'd say I was gonna say Benji Howard, and then I've been on a Ray kick lately. She's like the new Amy Winehouse.
Sugar Ray?
Nope, just
Sugar
Ray.
Ray.
Hey, I get down with some Sugar Ray though.
Zero sugar.
I want to, yeah.
Zero Sugar
He
Ray.
just wants to
crazy.
fly. Oh my gosh, Sugar Ray! I forgot he
Sweet
actually
and low
did
Ray.
stuff. Sweet and low Ray. Hey, yeah, check out Ray. Y'all might like. That's about it. All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all. Jared, you didn't say anything? I thought you were the first one.
No, you missed me.
Shit, dude, my bad. I didn't mean to miss you. You've been thinking about that answer the whole time too, haven't you?
A long time.
He's itching back there.
Yeah, very good.
What you got, bro?
I mean, outside local, I like Skating Polly, minus the bear. I was listening to Opeth when we hear that was cool.
Opeth is killer.
But yeah, local stuff. Gotta put local. Ruby Waits.
Ruby
Ooh.
Waits. Okay, that's a new one.
Dope person.
Lucy the dog.
Oh yeah, we know
They're
Lucy.
dope.
Lucy the dog's a good
Yeah.
wreck too. Killer Rex. All right,
I have one more that I forgot about.
give it.
I've been seeing them posting a ton on social media about getting a new album in the works, but In Flight Entertainment. They're killer. I saw them at Big Stomp and they ripped that stage to pieces.
Oh, for real?
I mean, the big stage, was front and center. It was very loud, and there were a couple people there. But whenever In Flight was on, everybody was at that freaking little tent. Nice. Everybody was there, and they killed it. Absolutely killed it. So I'd love to get them on the pod. Right. So we'll
Spencer knows ball too. Spencer knows ball.
Spencer knows ball.
You have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah. Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I guess if we're going local, if y'all don't mind, I would like to shout out somebody who probably has never been shouted out. And
yeah.
He's done this band, he has done our other band and everything else, and I think we're probably the first person to ever actually shout him out on a podcast or anything else. So if he sees us, that is great. We love him to death. Senor Diablo.
Senor Diablo.
He goes to every local show. He is in the middle of everything, and he does any, like, whether it's a hardcore or like an After You Left style show, he is up front and center, doesn't care what you throw at him, what you do at him. It doesn't matter, but he's a local legend for sure. But
party starter.
He's there to capture that moment, dude.
If y'all want to talk about somebody who probably knows more knowledge than anybody in this room about local things and everything else, which is crazy to think about, it's probably that guy. He is a great guy. He is loved to death by every single one of us.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Senor Diablo.
Senor Diablo.
Might have to reach out.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you for
Super Bowl predictions. Super Bowl predictions. Who won the game?
Green Day.
Green Day.
There you go.
I say Bad Bunny for the dub.
That might be a tough matchup.
Yeah, Bad Bunny and Green Day.
I think
that's a tough fight.
They're in it together. These
guys.
Yeah.
They're both winners.
100%.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the iHeartRadio show with Green Day, and they like cut him off.
Yes, and he got pissed.
You only gotta give me one fucking minute.
That's my question. Does Green Day make it through the entire performance without them cutting away?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I want to know. They're so anti. I cannot wait to see what they got to say. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, dude. They were probably like, when they got that email, they were like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah. They're like, yes,
you all do not want us to get on stage right now. We got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that should be interesting.
It'll be fun.
6:00. It should be. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Still got time.
Yep.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all for coming in.
See you later.
Yep.
Till next time.
See you guys.